Hence, it is extremely important. It's extremely important that we don't just turn to Sheikh Wikipedia, Sheikh YouTube, and Sheikh Google. Many of you are university students. You know better than I do. That if you are writing a thesis or a dissertation, or even in that case, even a standard assignment, and you were to, and we have professors sitting here today, if you quoted Wikipedia, they will just get rid of that paper. They'll say to you, they might not get rid of the paper, but they will say to you that this is not the appropriate channels of your evidence base. You have to go to substantial evidence base, which is peer-reviewed, or whatever methodology is taught and whichever methodology is ascribed. In exactly the same way. And who else better to understand these concepts than yourselves as students? But you have to be very, very careful of where you understand your knowledge from, how you practice the life of the Prophet ﷺ, how you understand the verses of the Quran. You might find an individual, with respect, an individual who does not understand the context of the country that we live in, the climate that we live in, the culture that we live in, what the ulama, the scholars, contemporary ulama have written, and they may be sitting in their respective honorable lands, but we will not be able to take, just based on what they have told us, something that is applicable here today. Because it all depends on the culture, the context of the situation. However, the usul al-fiqh, the usul al-hadith, the usul al-tafsir will remain the same. So these are very, very important factors. And the reason I say this is many people, they will move away from classical understandings. Or what do I mean by classical understanding? I mentioned this previously, of what our Salafus Salihin have explained to us. What have the early scholars of Islam explained to us? How is that interpreted to us in modern day culture and society in line with the usul al-din and the foundations of our learning?